Hello everybody, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. In this video, as you can see, I have filled right up on bait, and we are ready to get going again, filling out some more of our sea chart, and also meeting some more great fairies and doing all sorts of fun stuff. So, again, I've got some more stuff planned for this video, and this actually should be the last video that I'm actually going to be doing before we go to save our sister, so... This is the Northern Fairy Island I decided to start on today. The little shopmaster on Windfall Island apparently got his hands on a truly amazing treasure. He calls it magic armor or something like that. It's a pretty cool magical relic from what I've heard. If you want him to give it to you, try staring deep into his eyes and winning him over with flattery, Fry. Ah ha 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 ha. Yeah, it's really not that funny. But I'm glad that you tried to take a stab at it. Alright. Anywho, enough of that. Let's just go ahead and waltz right into the North Fairy Fountain. It looks like you don't really have to do anything to get in here from what I've seen. You just kind of go right on ahead and waltz right in. The door is like wide open. So, let's try that. Alright, so what upgrade does this great fairy have for us? Let's see. Also, what color is she? Oh, she's red. It looks like they're either kind of red or pink or blue. And then again, I guess the other great fairies, not Ocarina of Time, were pretty much the same way. They just had different color hair. So she gives us a really good upgrade. She gives us the ability to hold 5,000 rupees. Now you're probably thinking that is extreme overkill, but trust me, it's not. You actually do need to collect. You can actually fill up your wallet and easily spend 5,000 rupees. So rupees are really important in this game. I think I've said that before, but that's probably one of the most useful upgrades you will ever get from one of the great fairies in this game. So I'm just going to grab that now so I don't have to worry about it later. I don't even have 1,000 rupees right now, so I can really fill up my wallet here. And I've also spotted another submarine. I guess I was completely wrong. I thought there was only 3 of them, but it looks like there's 4. I think we ran into 4 so far, and there might even be more that we haven't even ran into yet. So, I say we might as well get this while we're here. I mean, I don't want to forget about it. And hopefully this one has something good in it as well. This is kind of cool. It's kind of just like interconnected with a bunch of the little, I don't know what to call them, wooden planks floating in the, well, I guess like rafts is what I could call them, like wooden rafts. So I'm going to go ahead and steal all their joy pendants. How many do we have? 18. We need 2 more for the teacher. It's perfect. Go ahead and steal that. Steal yours. And just for good measure, I think I'm gonna come over and steal these 2 as well. Because even if we give all our joy pendants to the teacher, you can sell these. Anything in your spells that you can sell for money, so I might as well take them, so if I need a little bit of money later I can sell them. Mind you, I wouldn't really get that much money for it, but it's better than nothing, right? Anywho, let's go into here and hopefully we're able to pick up another prize today. Oh, this one! Ah, I remember this place. Okay, so I think it is necessary to defeat all the enemies to get the treasure to appear, but there is no ladder that appears. You have to swing, kind of a reminiscence of Nico in all his trials. We're just gonna attack each other. I think that's funny. Steal yours. It's really dark in here. You can't see anything, but. I was so close, he almost hit me. this stuff. Is that it? Or maybe you don't have to. Maybe you can just fly right over. I think you can actually just use your Duca Leaf and just fly right over without having to actually use any of the swinging ropes, which I might try because it would make the video go by so much quicker. To be completely honest, I wouldn't have to fiddle with trying to swing from rope to rope. Or I might swing off the first one, bring up my leaf when I get a little bit of air, and then try that. Okay, let's see here. No! No, Link, you're just barely too short. Oh, okay, that is heartbreaking. Okay, well, we'll have to do this the hard way. We'll have to actually manually swing over. Okay, so I think I got it, as long as I can make this last jump, which shouldn't be too difficult, I wouldn't think. There we go. And there we go. As soon as we make it, that's what makes the chest trigger. So I guess it wasn't necessary to defeat those enemies at all. But I did get some skull necklaces, which we are still collecting, so. Another treasure chart. Alright, fair enough. Hopefully this treasure chart will lead to good treasure later on when we actually get around to opening it up and using it. So that's another submarine taken care of. And now I'm about ready to leave, so let's go back out. Oh, and it's daytime. Nice. I was getting sick of being in that dark sub. Alright, so I'm going to get this island here, and I think it's this island here. So we've got 3 more islands on the list, and just like always, I'm just going to kind of sail to the first one, get the map fish, do the island, you know, sail to the next one, etc., etc. And I will see you guys when we get there. Okay, so this rather large island is our next destination. Again, this is another island we're not really going to be doing anything on, but for those of you who have played, you will know how important this island is later on. And I just want to get it crossed off, also because it's on our warping list. We can warp using the Ballad of Gales. And I tend to always forget the name of this island unless I have it marked off. I don't know why. It seems kind of silly because it is such an important island. But I'll accidentally warp to it and then I'll figure out that I wasn't supposed to do that, so we're gonna get this crossed off, and we'll be coming back much later for something really important. So they say that inside the ring of rock that make up the perimeter of that island there lives an incredibly beautiful fairy, but the thing is, nobody's ever met her. Supposedly, the only way you'll ever meet her is to take a ride on a whirlwind and drop inside that rock perimeter from the sky above. That doesn't sound easy, Fry. Well, it doesn't sound easy, but we're pretty capable of doing so when the time is right. Thank you, great fish. And our next destination is 1 square south, so see you guys in a minute. Okay, so this is our next island, and there's only one really big thing I wanted to show off for the time being. Again, we're gonna come back here, but again, it's a pretty important island, or not so much important, but very memorable. I think it's funny that I kept saying, oh, I'm only going to do islands that I'm going to, like, finish up, but yet I have all these islands where I keep saying, we'll come back to them, but I don't know. I still think it'll be okay, and I'll be fairly organized when it comes down to it. So this island here, I wonder how long it's been since the light in Windfall's lighthouse went dark. It was quite a grand sight, I tell you, the way that ray of light shone out like a shaft of gold through the cold darkness. I used to gaze at it with dear Jillian. Anyways, I bet if someone could shoot a powerful spark into the top of that lighthouse, it would light up again. Of course, that's just my intuition talking. Then again, you should never doubt a fish's intuition, small fry. I don't think I've ever heard that saying, but okay, that's good to know. And on this island, there's Beedle, but this is a very, very important ship shop. If I can catch him, I should probably change my wind's direction, quite honestly, or wait for him to come back around. Because if you get close up to him, he will stop. He's just being annoying about it. Well, I'll wait for him to come back around, or I'll meet him halfway. Because this is actually a special shop. I don't know if you guys remember, but a little while ago, after we got our first wallet upgrade, we got a letter, you know, saying he was having a special sale at one shop only, and he was selling lots of special items. Well, this is the ship shop that is selling all of those really special items, and as you can see, they are special. He's got stuff that you cannot buy at any other shop. A fine welcome to you, young person that I've never seen before. You're so lucky to meet me at this time. This shop will close in just 7 more days, and I'm having a clearance sale. So he's got a bottle, a piece of heart, and a treasure chart for sale. Now, these are not cheap, which is why it's good to get the wallet upgrades. The bottle costs 500, so I could buy it right now if I wanted to. Piece of heart is 950 rupees. And the treasure chart is 900 rupees. So at this shop alone, you're going to be forking out a lot of money. I think I'm going to buy the bottle now just because I can afford it. And by the time we come back from the Forsaken Fortress, I should have enough money to buy at least a piece of heart. Now he says he's closing in 7 days, but to my knowledge, he stays open until you buy everything, because I was worrying about that on my last playthrough, where I was trying to get all this money and buy all this stuff because I was so worried about him closing in 7 days. But I'm pretty sure he just stays open, so I don't think I really have to worry about that. And at the very least, I have that bottle, and I have shown you where to get that heart piece if I do miss it. So that's pretty much the only thing I really wanted to show you, is that the special Beedle shop, which let's see here. Where is the chart he gave us? I have so many treasure charts. Beedle's chart. If we open this one, you can see he's the only one wearing a helmet, so that's how you know that is the special shop. So if you want to save up your rupees and come and buy those things, I do suggest doing it. If you have the money and you want to buy them, if you're interested. So that is there. We will come back to Rockspire at a later date, and for the time being, I'm just going to sail 1 square to the west. Okay, so this is another fairy fountain, and I thought that we could get to this island, but we can't. We have to come here after getting back from the Forsaken Fortress. So the western and the eastern fairy fountains are both going to have to wait until we're done in the Forsaken Fortress, and that was really the only things I wanted to do before going to the fortress. So now, since we are so close to it, and we've gotten quite a few upgrades, and we've got quite a bit of our sea chart filled out, I think it's time to go to the Forsaken Fortress in the next video. So I'm not going to get the map fish for this island just so I remember to come back to it. There's still 2 fairy fountains we have to get, so that's definitely going to be on our checklist later on. But for now, I think we've done enough, and I think Errol's been waiting for quite some time now, so the next video we will take a trip back to the Forsaken Fortress, and we can maybe, hopefully, finally save our poor sister. So I want to thank you all so much for joining me for this episode of The Wind Waker, and I hope that you will be joining me in the next video.